Much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45-minute to sack a Frisco. True player, never go out, like get low. Knees still working, shoulder still working. Feet working, feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deeds. Got the keys, open up the doors. Home team, this ours. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet, nigga. Hey. I don't think they heard me. Look, I said I got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Huh? Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stop. Okay. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45-minute to sack a Frisco. True player, never go out, like get low. Knees still working, shoulder still working. Feet working, feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deeds. Got the keys, open up the doors. Home team, this ours. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Black after black, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet, nigga. Hey. I don't think they heard me. Look, I said I got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Huh? Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stop.
Live from the field, number 26. Friday. June 20th. We locked in. Live from the field. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Everybody that's in the chat. Live from the field, number 26. Let's get it. Live from the field, Fairfield I Love You store, 3067 Travis Boulevard. Friday, July 20th. Everybody should be getting ready to enjoy their Friday. Get out, getting fresh. That good California weather, right? Should be a good weekend. I think I just saw somebody posted that it is officially the first day of summer. It's feeling like it. It is officially the first day of summer. I can't say it's like super, super hot, but definitely nice. Definitely a nice breeze. That nice temperature.
It's a nice night.
Come on, man. Relax. Don't kill my feng shui, dog. Coming in here yelling, okay? No. Thank you. So live from the field, number 26. Friday. Everybody getting dipped in their freshest and their finest. My co-host just showed up.
It's your boy D-Lo.
It's your boy D-Lo. With the D-Lo with the 7 AKAs.
It's probably more monikers than that.
More monikers than that. How many AKAs you got? What give him another AKA.
D-Lo.
Give him another AKA.
Dutch.
Give him another AKA.
Dutch Cuts.
Give him another AKA.
Dutch City.
We just need to start calling him Mr. AKA. Right? But yeah, so live from the field, number 26. Who's the number 26 that you know? 25 was Barry Bonds. 24 was Kobe. 23 was Jordan. I don't know a number 26.
I don't know a number 26 at all.
Maybe Bobby Bonilla.
Whoa.
That's old school.
Whoa.
Bobby Bonilla might have been number 26.
Kirby Puckett.
We got to search that up. Chat, search that up.
Need a number 26 themer.
Who's the number 26? Let's see.
Who can that be?
Who can it be? Who can it be?
Bluetooth disconnected.
Need to play. Watch come up as a soccer player.
Soccer player. One of our family friends just told us that we'd spend too much time talking about minority sports.
Imran Khan, shout out.
Too much time talking about minority sports, and we need to be talking about the real sport, which is football. Right? They definitely got the FIFA Club World Cup going on out here in the United States right now. I definitely been watching it. I got a daughter that plays competitive soccer, so I definitely been tuning in. It's definitely been exciting. I saw some information though that kept coming up as I've been searching the games and saying that it's been a lot of empty seats
At the soccer game.
Yeah,
You know,
but
America still, even years later, still hasn't caught on with the football. You know.
Well, one thing I have to say is this is the Club World Cup. Literally, this just popped up on me. I ain't gonna lie. I saw French Montana post that he was performing at the opening of the World Cup. I knew that they have the official World Cup next year, which is the countries. That's 2026. We're
Okay.
hosting it.
Number 26 drop right there.
Another number 26. But this is the FIFA Club World Cup, which is basically the club teams. You know what
Okay.
the club teams is,
Yeah,
right?
like
Like your team, yeah.
like Miami FC talking about things like that.
Yeah. So they have well, that's MLS. So all the teams from across, because there's so many leagues.
Mhm.
So basically your team from you had to qualify from your if you won like your league and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so I ain't gonna lie, I was like, what's going on? How are they having the because it's a little misleading because it says FIFA Club World Cup, which next year it's gonna say FIFA World Cup. The only thing we'll be missing is club, right?
Okay.
So I think a lot of people were building up for the actual FIFA World Cup, not the FIFA Club World Cup, because that literally just popped up. I mean, I'm sure they probably was announcing it and stuff like that,
Probably.
but I didn't see that at all. It never came across my radar.
You know, ESPN stays promoting all that stuff. So
But it's definitely been exciting. The thing is, when you got the club though, it's a little it's a mixture of players from all different types of countries, all different players and all that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to grasp like who's the real good players, especially if you're not super into soccer like that.
okay.
Because
You're teaching me right now, so go ahead.
because one of the main stars, the main star that's playing is Messi,
Yeah, I
who's
was gonna
Miami,
say, I was gonna-
Inter
yeah,
Miami,
that's the only reason why I said
Inter
that name.
Miami.
Exactly.
But like Ronaldo ain't playing. You know the
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, if I don't know who's playing is well, someone who fell off, correct me, chat, is Neymar. I ain't seen Neymar play in
I thought he retired, didn't he?
Neymar?
I
Did he?
some that
He young.
for some.
But maybe he did, because he
I
ain't popped up. I ain't been seeing him play. He didn't play for Brazil, and I don't know what club he plays for. Neymar Jr. But the other one is Mbappe. But I haven't seen him play either. I wonder if he plays for Real Madrid. Y'all showing my how unknowledgeable I am about the
sport.
about the club thing.
Yeah, so I'm completely unknowledgeable to it. So I can't help you on this one. I should have been doing my homework.
Also missing, aka missing his hat.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I took it off, so that
Shout out my boy David.
Yeah, shout out, man. Yeah.
Shout out my boy David, aka missing his hat for sure. He for sure missing his hat.
I'll go put it on in a minute.
He was trying to show off his his braids that my mama braided.
Yeah, had to come fresh and clean, show the braids. You know what I'm saying, family?
So if you ever see us with matching braids, you just know because it came from my mama. Right?
Haircut's almost the same too with me cutting.
Oh yeah, he the one to cut it too. He cut my hair too. So there you go. So shout out Cuzzo right here. Yeah, definitely. If you need a
Dutch cuts,
if you need a cut, my Cuzzo got you
all day.
Just tap into the Fairfield I Love You page. Send a DM or send a DM to 707 D-Lo on IG. He'll be keeping me fresh. He'll be keeping bro fresh.
I'll be keeping the streets fresh. You know.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good. I keep the streets fresh.
Everybody know when they see me and I got my bag, you know it's going down.
There you go. There you go. All right, so without further ado,
let's get to it, dog.
Live from the field, number 26. We still ain't got chat. Where we at? We don't got a number 26. Who can we name this chat after? I mean this episode after.
Isn't there a warrior number 26? I'm trying to remember right now. There's some.
What warrior?
I'm trying to remember. Oh my goodness. I hate it.
Oh, here we go. The top 25 best athletes who wore number 26. Saquon Barkley? Okay. I don't know if he wears that with the Eagles though. In the NBA, players like Kyle Korver and Spencer Dinwiddie have worn number 26. Oh, in the NFL, Saquon Barkley wears number 26 for the Eagles.
Okay, we might call this a Saquon Barkley since he he holds a ring, We hold rings over here.
Okay, yeah. So we calling this one the Saquon Barkley episode.
Saquon
Barkley. Shout out Super Bowl
champion.
Was he the MVP? Or Jalen Hurts the MVP?
Oh, Hurts was the MVP. Remember at the Disneyland commercial?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So yeah, this the Joey Flacco. Football number 26. That's what V. Shout out V does. Cuz said Joey Flacco.
And he a champion also.
Joey Flacco.
Yeah,
for sure.
The Baltimore Ravens. Shout out V does and the bad cousin. What's up, family?
Shout out Clayton Kershaw, Mike Trout, Mookie Betts. It was all good players. No NBA players though. All right. Saquon Barkley episode. All right, so we're gonna go straight into this. So it's been a few things that popped up since we talked last thing on Tuesday. Man. Saquon Barkley for sure. Shout out to V Does cuz giving us all the info. Yeah, for sure. It's been a few things that's been popping off. One of the things that popped off. Let's see how good Cuzzo's knowledge is on the game. Did you see that Pusha T of the Clips dissed Travis Scott? Did you do any information on? Did
that
you do any?
I did
research?
Not. I did not. But I did look at the thing. I didn't see what he said, but it sounded juicy. But I ended up going to something else because I was reading. It was just how I am with reading the news thing. I ended up getting a little off key in reading some other stories.
Okay.
Animals and dogs. You guys know I love
animals and dogs. Okay, so basically what happened is Pusha T just dropped a new song. Him and Malice of the Clips. You know the Clips, obviously. Just dropped a new, yeah. He just dropped a new song, and in the song, he has a few bars for Travis Scott. Now you know who Travis Scott is, obviously, right?
And he said, "What about Travis Scott? And why are they beefing?"
Okay, so the his reason, because he's done a few interviews after, and he said his reason for beefing is this: that Travis Scott, okay, you know Pharrell,
Yeah,
obviously, you know Pharrell put out the clips, right?
For real.
Okay. And so Travis Scott went to go play Pharrell his album in, I don't know, maybe Paris or somewhere, while the clips were in the studio recording. So Travis Scott came, he played him the album, kind of took over the session, played the album. When they played the album, he played him some songs. So I don't know if it's a couple days, couple months, couple something, Travis Scott drops his album, but he drops a song on there called Meltdown, which has Drake on there. And Drake is on the song dissing Pharrell. And
Drake is dissing somebody again?
This is old.
Okay.
So this is all old. This all happened like 2 years ago, a year ago. Sorry if my timing is wrong. And Pharrell, Pusha T's like, why he didn't play the verse when he came to play it for Pharrell. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he came and played the song, but he didn't play Drake's verse. And then Drake's verse on the song comes out a couple after that, and he's dissing Pharrell. So he felt like that was shady.
Okay.
Right? Now, I saw someone else say that
music industry, that is shady.
No, definitely. But I saw someone else say that he couldn't have played it for him because they said Drake's verse came in after that.
No, well, maybe he did send his song, his verse afterwards.
He could have, right?
Could have.
That makes sense.
But at the same time, you don't, you don't screen his verse, you know what I'm saying, beforehand, you put it on your album. So at the end of the day is you let him put that verse on the album if that is true. So they both wrong.
Yeah, especially if you just went to go play Pharrell your album. So you was reaching out to him like as a mentor, here, listen to my album. And then you get a verse back from somebody who's dissing that mentor.
Yeah, that's
it's kind of weird, kind of crazy, right?
That's garbage.
So Pusha T didn't like that, obviously, and Pusha T always stands up for Pharrell, obviously. And so he had a couple bars for him, basically said something about, I saw you, Calabasas, something, which was referring to Travis Scott's baby mama, which is Kylie Jenner.
Okay, and that's cutting under the belt.
Yeah. So he basically was talking about how she left him and she did him wrong and he was crying over her. and
them Kardashians and Jenner strike again.
And he said he saw him crying or something. He had to hug him and hold him through it. So after all that, he gave him bars.
Okay, that's kind of messed up because as a brotherly, that's like, like if you was in a bad, you was down
towards Kanye,
you know what I'm saying? If you was like down or something like that, I wouldn't do that to you, even though not just because we family, but
no, we cousins. So that's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's not the same. But like any of my friends, if they were down and then throw it in their face later on some BS, nah, I ain't gonna do nothing like that. That's not being solid.
Yeah. So basically, so in the commercials and the things that he said after that, Pharrell just Pusha T is basically just saying that Travis Scott he called him a whore because he basically trying to say that he basically will just go for anything, whoever's hot at the moment, and he'll go for anything.
That sounds like somebody we know.
Nah. So,
yeah, I said it.
So he's saying that
yeah, I said
there we go. Why y'all didn't tell me about that Waikiki? That shit slaps BJ Alex had me in tears. Yeah, Waikiki out now. My brother BJ and cousin Feek.
Slapper.
That's slapper, clapper for sure. Can't hate on that one, man.
At all, man.
That's out now. Y'all, video out now, song out now on all platforms. Y'all definitely get tuned to that. Like I said, you know what? It was Feek, my folks Feek that posted. Today is officially the first day of summer.
It is.
So in honor of officially being the first day of summer, go slap that Waikiki. Yee!
Yara.
Yee! Yeah. We're gonna do the top 10. We're gonna do the top restaurants when Cheese come back, probably next week. But I found another spicy subject that we're going to speak on. We got 2 new spicy. He got a spicy subject. I got a spicy subject.
Yeah,
That's gonna get people
boy.
talking. You feel me?
Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna tell you mine. We're gonna do the top 10 Fairfield Hoopers of all time.
Whoa.
And that gotta be Fairfield High. It could be anywhere.
Any hooper from Fairfield.
Any hooper.
Any hooper.
That's how we're gonna break it down.
Whether they played for high schools or not.
No. Yeah, okay.
Gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real. Got street hoopers that been doing their thing too.
But we're gonna base that on. This time we're gonna have a basis.
A criteria.
A criteria of why we still good though. We're gonna have a criteria of
what makes them the best.
Of why they're on the list, or what can put them on the list.
And we'll give reasons of why we're choosing those people.
It may not even be top 10. We might have to go like top 15. And then you can tell them yours. You tell them yours. And what's your spicy subject?
I forgot it was.
What you mean you forgot what it was? Oh my goodness!
I'm hot.
No, come on, man. We're gonna do the shout outs of the Fairfield Legends. We're gonna do the Fairfield Legends.
Fairfield Legends. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna do the Fairfield Legends shout out. But we're gonna wait for Cheese to get back next week so we can have a more rounded panel discussion about those things. Yeah, shout out Big Hans for sure. He was definitely one of them ones. For sure. Big Hans for sure. With the in the post. Yeah, shout out Big Hans. He was just in here a few minutes ago in the chat. Yeah, all those. Okay, so we're gonna do the top 10 restaurants. We're gonna do the top 10 hoopers. So we might just make it a thing to where we do a top 10 every podcast or every Friday at least.
Yeah, every Friday where we get juicy and get some good reactions from everybody.
Yeah, so I think that might be something we do because work with us. Work with us.
Give us some topics too. Also, y'all watching everything. Some things that you might think that's fire. Shoot them out. Them out. Let us hear that.
For sure. So going back to the Pusha T thing. The other thing that I was seeing is, I was talking to my brother about this, and I'm like, how old is Pusha T? And I ain't trying to hate on no one's age. Don't get me wrong.
But you're bringing up his age though.
This is because not hating. Just listen to this.
That's like when someone says, no disrespect, but
I guess how I precursed it did sound, but I'm not gonna hate. And they were saying, I read it and it said that Pusha T is 48. So do you want to guess how old Travis Scott is?
That nigga older than me.
Do you want to guess how old Travis Scott is?
Oh, Travis Scott.
34.
So he's funking with
that. So that is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But not so much.
But they all grown men. So it is what it is.
They all grown men, but
at the end of the day, it's after they grown ass men.
But shouldn't you be big homie in them?
I would definitely. I would
spank them in private.
Easily.
If that's your folks, though, I guess if it's not your folks, then it is what it is.
If that's your folks, you know what I'm saying. You can go pull them to the side, tongue lashing real quick. You know what I'm saying. Call it a day. You know what I'm saying. Go back to getting back to work. But if you when you start putting things out in public, it's a wrap.
Is he doing it just to sell albums, to create a buzz?
Evidently, my phone doesn't know how to silent, does it?
Is he doing it just to create a buzz? That could be true.
For the album, he has to be.
Right?
He has to be. Well,
he has to do something, right?
And he's not the first rapper to ever do something like that. So I wouldn't fault him for that. But
I mean, we're in the time right now where the hottest song and the hottest album came from a beef with Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Well, yeah, that is the hottest song pretty much in hip hop right there. So that is true. So and I'm still rocking that song all day.
Oh, not like us?
Yeah, that's the slapper right there. Hey, y'all, share, subscribe, and like, man. Run them likes up, y'all.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, man. V Does in the Back Cousin, shout out, man. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
V Does in the Back Cousin, man. We got to get you up here, man. We appreciate you tapping in, but you know what I'm saying? You a real one, man. You the folks, man. You come pull up on us, man.
So when I talked about that Legends, Von was one of the ones that popped in my head, you know what I'm saying? Not just because he's my, my best friend, you know what I'm saying? My brother, everyone know, you know what I'm saying? We rock like that. So, can't talk about Fairfield Legends. I'll talk about V Does in the Back Cousin.
There we go.
That's real.
There we go. I was thinking that, or maybe
and that's from my other moniker, 187 Devin. Y'all forgot about that one. Or 211 Devin. I ain't had a 211 since 2011.
You can't be 211 Devin. You ain't 211 Devin no more. You
707 D-Lo.
707 D-Lo. You
The Freak Show. Forgot about that moniker,
huh? Freak Show is too funny. Freak Show is too funny. Okay, so overall, do you think so you think he's just trying to sell albums, or what is he doing?
Like all these other rappers like Ye, they just messing up if they are trying to like sell records and he is selling records, and so be it. He's doing what he's
Guess what the name of the song is?
Drake.
What'd you just say?
What I just said?
What you just said? So be it.
So be it is
that's the name of the song.
Well, it is what it is.
See,
it is
so
what it
be
is.
it. Is that an OG term?
Yeah, I just used it.
There you go.
It is what it is.
Okay, so the other thing is that to Pusha T's defense, he don't never hold his tongue. He got bars for anybody, whoever makes him mad. He's like
I like that.
He's a grouchy rapper.
I like that. I like that.
Pusha T got bars, man. Of course, Pusha T. Come on now. Pusha T is a grouchy rapper. You made me mad. So I got bars for you. You made me mad. You did something I didn't like.
So he's a bully rapper?
Yeah.
Like that.
He is.
That's the type person.
Is he the real boogeyman?
Sick him. Get him. Get him. Here he come. I cut your feet off, make you walk.
Right? Yeah. So overall, I do think at the end of the day, okay, is Travis Scott gonna come back?
I suspect that he's somewhere in the corner crying right now.
Why are you on Travis? Come on, man.
I'm so sorry.
Shout out Travis Scott, super talented. Come on, man.
Super sensitive.
Why you think that?
The Jenners got him.
The what?
The Jenners got him. It's that Kardashian Jenner curse.
Damn.
James Harden ain't been right since when he played for Houston. Last time MVP candidate of anything. When he was best one, and then he ain't been the same since. Look at him. Lamar Odom trying to commit suicide. Come on now. Excuse me for that word.
Yeah, I think what my cousin trying to sum up is that you got to be careful with the woman you got in your life.
What you dealing with, man?
You got to be careful because they could make or break you. I've seen a lot of people say that, and I'm a true believer of that also. And I'm not a spring chicken at all. You definitely got to be careful of the woman who you have in your life, type of energy she's bringing, type of voodoo they putting on you. Man, you got to be cool. You got to be cool, man. You got to fill it out.
Especially them sneaky ones, you know what I'm saying? Them sneaky ones. Ooh. Got to watch out for them ones, dog.
They can make or break you.
For real.
For sure. So
I won't even get into it.
There you go.
I'll leave that subject alone because I don't need any.
Maybe we'll bring that up on the podcast at some point.
At some point, but then you get angry, Devin. A lot of pent up aggression.
It will be. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely a topic for another podcast.
Exactly.
But that definitely will get people talking now.
That one, I'll probably get all of California talking. that one right there, for sure on that one. And that one I will save and I'll dig deep. I don't need no research for that subject at all. My life is the research.
Well, and you know what? And not to be one-sided and fair and unfair, because
got the knucklehead fellas out there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it can also be
goes both ways.
So the question what needs to be asked is, can your significant other play a huge role in making or breaking your success in life?
That one right there, that's a good subject to talk about. I ain't gonna lie. We'll run that back on another episode. We run that back for sure.
Let me put that on the
for sure. Run that. We gonna run that back.
Let me put that on the
we gonna get on that dirty deed and talk about them suckers. Believe me, I am not holding back nothing. It will be in an episode with many bleeps.
Wow.
Imran, yeah, we seen you, brother. I love you, man. Love you, Imran. Love you, Amy.
Does he text you?
Yeah, just
Why everybody texting, man? Send something in the chat, man.
Yeah, for real. Say it. That's what's up.
Who's his team? Ask him who's his team is.
Who's soccer team?
Yeah.
It's my team, Liverpool. All
Liverpool.
Day. All day.
Liverpool, they not in. I don't think they're in the FIFA Club World Cup. I could be wrong. I don't think so.
No, Liverpool's not. I know that for sure. Liverpool's not.
Okay, so
Liverpool's kind of a gangster team. Kind of thuggish.
I think I'm gonna put my.
It's not on the YouTube screen.
I think I'm gonna put my computer right here. My eyes, I cannot see that.
It's not on the YouTube.
The comments?
No, the saying that it's not on right now.
The YouTube isn't on.
Oh, Imran said that we got cheated in for getting the FIFA. We got cheated.
Oh, okay.
That's what Liverpool didn't make it because we got cheated out. Damn, Imran, I forgot I got my Liverpool jersey still in my storage. I forgot all about that.
You got a Liverpool jersey?
I brought from Imran. He got it from me when I was 6th grade. For some reason, it still fits.
James Harden. Pardon. Say what? Oh, Dave, you a Harden fan?
Who?
My folks, David. He said Harden made All-Star team this year and made NBA All-Third team.
Okay.
We ain't hating on James Harden, but when the playoffs come, he get a little
jittery.
Yeah. He get a little bit.
All of a sudden, dribble.
Especially them game sevens. He forget who he is. He need to play that Kevin Durant quote over and over and over throughout the game in his head. When he comes to the bench, they need to be like, hey. They need to play that Kevin Durant quote. I know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant. They need to play that quote for James Harden, or James Harden need to make it. He need to say that about himself every time. Okay, James Harden. Now, when you come to the bench, who are you, James Harden? You know who I am. I'm James Harden. That's what needs to happen. Because when that game 7 come, you know how it be, my boy.
Shit, game 1, he like that. He don't make just playoffs. Period. I'm sorry. He
played all right. Did they make it to the? Did they win a series this playoffs?
I believe. Wait, didn't they play Denver first? So no, they didn't. Denver beat them.
There we go.
And that's been. I ain't gonna lie. The Clippers have they make the playoffs, but they're out first round for the past several years.
So that's a good segue into our next topic because that's where we was going anyway. But I gotta say, for the Clippers, what they need to do, man. I think we talked about it on the last podcast, man. They need to get Lonzo Ball and LaMelo Ball.
That's what LeVar Ball said.
Yeah,
I don't know about all that. They got some nice depth and size, but I think they need another big man to back up Zubac. They need somebody, another good. Just like our Warriors need a couple more big men. Festus, what, 35? He come back and play a couple 2 years.
He doing food content on Instagram right now. La Taqueria.
Well, he need to come get in shape and come play for the Warriors. We need you again. That shoulder's good now. I can tell. All them tacos we eating.
He crazy. All right, so we're gonna go. Let's timestamp this 33:18 because I'm gonna start putting timestamps on for my boy David. My boy David Ben told us that. So 33:18. Okay, now, so speaking of, we making the shift to the NBA. Game 6, my prediction was wrong.
Mine was right again.
Boom! Cheer D-Lo.
I was right.
Cheer
again.
D-Lo.
I called it. I texted him.
Applause D-Lo.
I texted him.
I got texts off from all types of people. I got it all type of ways that day.
I told him off top. I said, "This is how it's going down," and sure enough, yes. And I was so mad because I bet on game 5 and I lost. And I should have bet on game 6. I knew it. It was only $20, but oh well. I could have made more.
I definitely saw DeMarcus Cousins wild out. Dev definitely got that Muslim brother look, Imran. I definitely saw DeMarcus Cousins wild out. That was some of the craziest thing I ever saw. Did you see that? I know you saw that.
Of course I did.
That was crazy, wasn't it?
Assalamu alaikum, Imran.
Yeah. That DeMarcus Cousins thing was wild.
DeMarcus Cousins, he just his.
They terminated his contract.
Terminated his contract. Kicked him out of Puerto Rico.
Yeah, is that where he was at?
That's the league he's playing in. He's playing the Puerto Rican league and over here fighting fans and all that. And that just I don't know. I don't know with certain players. I'm just seeing a downfall in all of professional sports. I've been seeing a meltdown in several people such as DeMarcus Cousins, BJ Penn, a UFC fighter, who has been all last week back and forth going in and out of jail because he believes that his family are clones, and so his mother put out a restraining order, and he kept going back and all kinds of crazy things, basically getting locked up in
Yeah, I saw
Hawaii.
something about that.
He's just going through it. Antonio Brown, talking about they got an arrest warrant for him in Miami. He's riding bikes in Dubai. The type of things that he would do. I'm just saying, there's a downfall in these professional players. It's just crazy. There's some other people I was reading about that has some things happen too. I can't remember, but I don't know. It just, you have all this money, and then I was reading this thing yesterday. I remember watching this woman in these infomercials back in the day, and it's kind of connects with sports, but it's off sports. But she was dealing with getting in shape. Susan Porter. I used to remember watching those commercials, and her catchphrase, I forgot her catchphrase, but the insanity, something like that. The insanity she used to always say, and I just remember her little shaved buzz cut, blonde buzz cut, and she went to millions, and now she has nothing. So it's kind of crazy just seeing all these people with all this money, and she even said that she never saw the money. She had somebody that did the money for her, and now she has nothing. So you put your money into other people, you put your trust and all that. I wouldn't do it. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it.
Well, ultimately, I don't believe that money changes the person. The money may change the person's spending habits and what they can have, but like, if you're a lame without money, you're gonna be a lame with the money. If you're not very smart without the money, you're not gonna be very smart with the money. It don't change. The money don't change nothing. If you was ugly without the money, you could probably switch up your look when you get the money. You can
we already know about that. Dudes with money get chicks all day, man. Come on now, millionaire dudes. We can talk about it all day.
For sure. But that's about it, though. You can't change. Unless they
ugly old woman is not about to get no young dude at all, no young handsome dude. That's not gonna happen. But an old fat dude with a lot of money, ugly fat dude, definitely go get him an A-lister real quick.
So you saying an old rich woman can't get her a young fella?
She's ugly now.
Shit. I don't know about that one.
Have you seen? Put it this way, I'm gonna say it like this: if Cher looked like Rosie O'Donnell, do you think that A dude would be with her right now?
Okay.
I'm keeping it 100.
No, that's a good
example.
That's a good example. Yeah, Cher's not like
Meanwhile, Trump messed around, even though he probably paid for it with porn stars. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm putting the cat where it fits.
It's all good. All right, we're getting off topic, man.
Yeah,
let's get back to the topic.
But yeah, you athletes out there, please don't have no more downfalls, man.
Invest. They're gonna have, man. It is what it is, man. When you have the world at your fingertips and at your disposal, and everything is, it's them highs and them lows can really do damage to your mental.
But if you was the same person that was eating oodles of noodles in your one bedroom apartment, or didn't even have a bedroom, and you was pooping and all that, stories I've heard about many players, and then coming up, and they said they would nitpick their money, but then you got other players who just, it was given to them. Like I remember reading a thing with Shaq. When Shaq got his first little contract, he went and bought all these cars and all that. Then he had to go sign another contract. He was running money, and that was Shaq. And we know how Shaq does things. He does it big.
Yeah.
So luckily with Shaq, his investments, all that paid off, and then some. But at the beginning of his career, no, he almost went broke. From his words, he almost went broke.
For sure. All right. Yeah, I was wrong on Diddy a few days back. He's the wrong one. Oh, Diddy going down. Okay, I feel it. I don't know, but we're gonna see. Time will tell. Warriors need Bobby Portis. That would be a good pickup. I'm not mad at Bobby Portis until him and Draymond Green get into a fight.
Exactly. wait. So look, both of them have both of those players have both punched their teammates. One broke his teammate's jaw, Bobby Portis, and that dude, I forgot his name. He ain't even back in the league anymore. He ain't even in the league. So that probably hurt him. And then what you call it, Jordan Poole. We know about his antics in Washington.
Bobby Portis, I don't know. Bobby Portis is like Draymond Green. Is that with like a jumper but can't handle the ball like Draymond Green. So and pass like Draymond Green.
All I know
He
is
might be able to pass and handle like him, but that's not his.
that's
They
it.
don't give him those opportunities to do that. Obviously, with the Warriors, we give Draymond Green those opportunities. So I don't know if we need a 7-footer, man, or is someone over 7 foot that can block some shots.
Need a 7-footer rim
like
protector.
Quentin Post is cool, but he don't be blocking.
He can't block no shots.
He ain't blocking shots. He ain't blocking shots. Draymond Green probably had more block shots than him this year. So he ain't really blocking shots. He's spreading the floor and hitting the three.
Him and the shadow can't even block the sun.
Yeah,
he can't do nothing. Can't block nothing.
Pinky or Cherokee ass Devin. You all over the place, man. We gotta save that for live from the field.
Again?
Nah, my folks, David. We gotta save that one for.
Like what?
Nah, I ain't even asking. I ain't even bringing that one up. we gotta save that one for a different chat, dog. Okay, so game 6. So game 6, I was wrong. D-Lo was right, and my brother was right. I think they both said it was going game 7. So here we are. There was on my line on that other platform.
30-point lead. 30-point lead at a point, dog.
Yeah. OKC never looked like they even really had a chance, and I was so surprised by that. So
they were up 10-2 at the beginning of the first quarter.
So essentially, they want to play. What's that? Chicken. Is that what they call it? Chicken? You know, when you got to go when you drive the car.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to play chicken on a game 7. That's what they want to do.
This is where the NBA phrase really means something. Win or go home. This is game 7 of the NBA Finals. This is what every one of those players have been looking forward to since they were kids.
For sure.
Looking for only one of them players out of those 24 players is a champion. Out of those 30 players, we got 15 players on the team. Only one of those players has a ring.
Who?
Pascal Siakam.
Okay.
He's the only one who's seen that. Who has seen that light? Who's seen that?
Yeah.
Everybody else, this is their first time in this situation, and I'm surprised about some of these players how they've handled themselves. You know, even with talking with the media, these guys are good. These guys are good professionals. I'm loving it. Like I said, from game 1, I said to you guys, I even said I wasn't going to watch it, but then I watched game 1.
Nikola Mirotic.
Nikola Mirotic. Yeah. That was when he broke his jaw.
But, so we gonna have the 2 teammate punchers on the Warriors.
Exactly.
According to David, that you want the 2 teammate punchers on the Warriors.
They're gonna bring in Dennis Rodman as a player, as a coach.
Dennis Rodman ain't never socked nobody. Jordan socked Steve Kerr though, didn't he?
Rodman has
socked him or
he socked him. He socked him in practice.
Oh, in his chest.
In practice.
His arm.
He's like in his chest.
Steve
Kerr. Yeah, Jordan in practice.
Okay, so you saying you like the way they're handling these players are handling the spotlight?
Yes,
and
I'm loving it. But like I said the other day on Tuesday, as long as Indiana carries its momentum and they're playing the same way and don't change, do not change your plan of attack, they'll be in the same position and they'll be lifting up the Larry O'Brien trophy. And it'll be over.
Pacers.
Now, playing devil's advocate, Oklahoma, Shai Gilchrist has to have more than 21 points, 2 assists, and 8 turnovers. The most turnovers he's ever had, ever. His career high, 8 turnovers. So he has to protect the ball. But then again, their defense, Indiana's, this past game was really, really good. I loved it. I love their defense. And once again, it proved to me, like I said to you after game 1, that's not scrappiness. They're fouling. Indiana, they're calling it. And I love that. Now, going back to Oklahoma, I know they're not going to be calling it, but if Indiana still plays with that tenacity and don't bark at the refs, they're in good shape.
Well, it's game 7. I don't want the refs to determine the outcome. I think they should let them play.
It's the NBA, ref.
Yeah, I don't. It's game 7. I don't want them to determine this finals.
Mark my words, everyone. Mark my words right now. If the game is within 5 points, watch the refs within 3 minutes of the game. Watch the refs. If the game is either team is up 5,
I think it's more than 5. I think the game's gonna come down to the wire.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying within 5 points and 3 minutes left, watch the reffing. Watch how the reffing goes. Watch.
Okay.
It'll change. Guaranteed. Mark my words. Mark my words, America. The world. Mark it. I said it. Watch.
America.
And then you'll know. And then you guys will know that the NBA, I'm not saying it's fixed, I'm just saying there's some strange things that's going on, and a lot of people are rooting for Oklahoma to win, but then you got a lot of people on the East Coast rooting for Indiana to win.
He said Thomas Bryant has a ring with Denver in 2022.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh
two
yeah,
people.
Denver. Yeah, okay, that's two. Okay, but he got no PT during that run, so that really doesn't count. Sorry about that, brother. But it is what it is.
All right, so you saying that so what is your prediction?
Indiana by a basket. When I say a basket, I'm talking about buzzer beater basket.
A buzzer beater.
They had a few of them.
That's my brother said that's what it's gonna come down to.
They had a few of them the other game, and Indiana showed they had 3 buzzer beaters last game. I damn near wanted to say except for the fourth quarter. Each quarter they ended with a basket. And then the last
game?
The last game, yes.
That's when you know that's when you know you're gonna win when stuff like that happens.
That right there, I was like, oh, and then they were up by, like I said, 30. I'm like, good gracious. Good God, let me smile. It is what it is.
So your game 7 prediction is Indiana to win at the buzzer.
By a basket.
By a basket. Not necessarily gotta be at the buzzer.
Not even at the buzzer. I'm saying it'll probably be a nail clincher by the buzzer beater.
So D-Lo's prediction is Indiana to win
buzzer beater bucket.
By a buzzer beater bucket, or at least by 2. And my prediction is it's going to come down to the wire, but I do think OKC is going to pull it out. So hopefully I can redeem myself.
So that's saying that they're going to win by getting on the free throw line with 0.2 seconds left on the clock, and Shai Gilgeous is at the line. That's what's going to happen. That's what Bobby O is saying.
Go on. Alex Caruso has a ring with the Lakers in the bubble. He do too.
We don't count the bubble ring. Sorry, whoever said that, but no, don't count the bubble ring. LeBron only has 2 rings.
He only got 2. He got 4.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, he got 2 in Miami,
2
1 in Cleveland.
Oh yeah. So
in the bubble.
The bubble wrap don't count. Sorry, that don't count.
Does the bubble ring count?
Just like I don't count the 98 Spurs when
lockout.
I don't count that either. They play 38 games. Get the hell out of here.
All right. So, game 7 prediction. I got OKC winning. I can't really tell you the score, but I think it's going to be a close. I can't tell you, but I think it's going to be a close game. So it's going to come down to the wire for sure.
No point spread.
Nah, I ain't get betting. So
not betting. Just saying like by 2, by 3. Like.
It's not going to come down to the wire. I need to
down to the wire by help.
I need a win to help my prediction confidence.
That's just too. That's too. No.
To help my prediction confidence, man, they was going bad on me on TikTok.
Oh, then you go.
What you will never predict again. We're not listening to your predictions. Take the video down. People could be so harsh.
It is what it is,
man.
When you're giving the wrong advice,
you
gotta watch the hoops like I do, dog.
All right, 25. All right, so that's our predictions. Our next subject. Moving on, we got the dude Ace Bailey, who is
man,
who's applying, who's going to be in the draft, and there's it's come out that he's taking like a weird stance, a weird approach to the draft. Number one, I don't think he's worked out for any team.
No team he's worked out for. He was supposed to work out for the 76ers on Tuesday. He declined that, and on Wednesday, his stock in his draft dropped a lot. Yeah, so he was actually looking at the higher draft part, and now he's looking at around from 20 and below.
Damn.
He was actually in the lottery, and now he's not. So that's what tells you about that. And there was a player who years ago did the same thing. I'm trying to remember his name also, and I was telling Bobby O about the person. And now 2 days later, slipped my mind. But he also he had a tryout for a team, and basically his stock plummeted a lot, and now he's out the league. So that just tells you about what things will happen with players. Hey, go out there and show your stuff, man.
Yeah, I don't quite understand the
makes no sense.
The reasoning behind it. You would think you want to go work out for teams so you can appease them
see what
and
they
they can
working
see
with.
what they can see about investing in you. I saw that some of what he was saying was they were saying that they wanted to get a commitment from a team who they see him coming in and being a star, and
Oh,
they
they did say
yeah
that, yeah, because
his team sees him his team that's around him.
option one. He wanted to be option
See,
one.
I don't know if they
Eh,
said option one, but I know
They did say, but they were talking about that
they
him being.
said that they foresee him being a star, and they want to get a commitment from whoever drafts him that there will be a pathway to him becoming a star for
I,
the team.
obviously, him trying out with Philadelphia. With that being said, that was a no. That him saying of that if no, because he's not going to be the number one option. That they got a couple other players that injury riddled, but they're the stars of the team. And then their upcoming star Tyrese Maxey, hey, you would be option 4, maybe even 5. So yeah. Now that I think about it, for him, but I wouldn't want to drop my stock in the draft though. I just wouldn't. I want to go high lottery. That's where the money is. So that I don't understand because that's messing with your own money. At the end of the day, you don't want to mess with your own money,
Don't want to mess with your own money.
and he's messing with his own money. So
That's when his own money, but you can't never fault somebody for believing in themselves and
But-
betting on themselves.
But that's what I'm saying. But if he does get to where he wants to be at in the league, then yeah,
Yeah.
you go ahead and by all means go do those things. Just like Kevin Durant didn't do his bench press, or he did do his bench press, but he could barely do his no, he didn't do it. My fault.
Or didn't do bench
No,
press in
he
trials.
never did it. They never did it. He never
Well,
did. That
time
was
will
a big thing.
tell. Was Kevin Durant number one pick? No, I think it's number 2.
I think he was number 2.
I think so. Chat, let us know something. Kevin Durant number 1 pick? I don't think he was though. I think he was number 2.
Then who in number 1 then? He was still in, that was Seattle.
Greg
right?
Oden. Was that year?
Oh dang, you know what?
Probably is, huh?
I think it probably is.
so.
I think it is. So I think it is.
I think so.
It's Portland. Yeah, the Southwest rain right there.
Y'all really tapped in. Does Kevin Durant was Kevin Durant the number 1 pick?
No, I know he wasn't number 1 pick. I know that.
I'm
for a
pretty sure
fact.
he's number 2 though.
Then
Second overall pick. I told you, Greg Oden. Oh, I'm on it,
Yeah.
man. What? Because it seemed right for that time.
that was around that time because I'm like,
That's
you know
crazy. Portland had a number 1 pick and Seattle had a second pick.
what? That was a
That's insane.
that was that rain right there they had, man. I'm telling you.
That was all Seattle. No, Seattle's Washington. Yeah, what you
Yeah.
say? You said Northwest,
Yeah, North Pacific.
North Pacific. Yeah. Shout out Seattle. You've been in Seattle. You've been
I was out there. I was
Like
living, all out there, living all out there, man. Stationed at Fort Lewis, Tacoma, Puyallup,
Okay.
all throughout there, man. Federal Way, man. Shout out there, Federal Way. Cafe Arizona.
Uh-huh.
All the Bay rappers used to be out there, man. Everybody, all the Bay rappers.
Yeah. They
Cafe
love the
Arizona.
Bay out there.
For sure. Cafe Arizona, they're in Federal Way.
Seattle. Yeah.
That was a club right there. And then the Esquire in BC, in Vancouver, BC. The Esquire. Shout out to Esquire in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Jared Cunningham. I don't know who Jared Cunningham. He said you talking about Jared Cunningham.
About who?
About who? Jared Cunningham.
About who? Jared
Ace
Cunningham.
Bailey, we talking about the who's getting the bad advice. I don't know about Jared Cunningham. I don't know who that is. Oh, maybe he talking about another player in the draft.
Might be. That still doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's just interesting. But like I said, time that's with anything though in life. Time will tell.
That's all.
Time will tell. That's one thing. Time don't stop, and time gonna tell you.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler got his bag. He waited his thing out. He got his bag.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler.
James Harden got his bag several times.
Yeah, time will tell.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Your skills will pay the bills.
If you got skills to pay the bills, time will tell, and you will get that bag. If you don't rub people the wrong way, and get your paper and perform, and you can't rub the owners the wrong way though, Because one thing about it, they got that paper.
The owners and GMs.
They turn your water off quickly. You know what I mean? You gotta know how to. Bailey agents prefer him to stay on the East Coast. He is slipping, but this could be all these smoke screens. Philly can draft him and trade Paul George during the All-Star break. Yeah, I just don't know if Philly would draft him if he don't work out for him.
Exactly. Like that right there is a questionable thing, right?
But
there.
Daryl Morey, you never know.
And then trade Paul George.
Well, they want to. They already talking about trading Paul George. I saw something about them trading Paul George to Utah.
My question is like who I was saying. So Utah would take
Paul George? Someone gonna take Paul George.
I'm just so glad that we didn't take him.
Warriors.
They were trying to get him before they got Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I know it may have been different though. Shit. I ain't hating on Jimmy Butler, but Jimmy Butler was not shooting at all in the end. I would hope Paul George would have been shooting.
Playoff P has not ever showed up in the playoff period.
Different players with different coaches. Different coaches bring different stuff out of different players.
It just his demeanor for Paul George, his demeanor just is too relaxed for me. And I'm like, I don't see that killer instinct in him.
Yeah.
He always looked like he about to fall asleep.
Yeah, KD was number 2. Yeah, we got that. KD was number 2. Greg Oden, number
Texas.
1. Out of Texas.
And Greg Oden, his knees is gone. We could use him now. All I need him for 2 minutes a game.
All right. So best of luck to Ace Bailey though.
Best of luck, dog.
Best of luck, dog. We love to see someone young with confidence to betting on themselves. At the end of the day, only time will tell. Because sometimes you got to go against the grain to create history.
I saw his highlights. It's not like the boy doesn't have some good athletic tributes, but hey, you still gotta have that basketball IQ on you too. So
yeah, so
and you can't just listen to anybody.
Yeah. We ain't saying you can't do it. We're just saying we hope you do.
Yeah, and take every opportunity that's available for you. That's positive for your basketball life.
There you go. All right.
But yeah, Indiana gonna win.
We already established that.
I just want to.
All right, so moving on. Let's talk about the LA Lakers selling the team.
Oh man, Jenny, you
that was big news that came out.
Man,
we in our basketball bag.
10 billion. The Boston sold for 6.4 billion. The Lakers got 10 billion or 10.2.
That's interesting. That Boston they had just sold recently,
and
like last year.
And they're talking about that, saying that.
And then LA sells right after that.
And throw it in their face that they got more. They got more money.
Like a comparison.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
That's always been that rivalry like that. They rival in every sense possible.
Well, that is
how many people they can retire.
Well, but obviously LA is going to sell for more. LA is a bigger market than Boston.
LA, yeah, but Boston
way bigger.
I'm not gonna say way bigger, but Boston.
What you mean? Let's not base it upon basketball standards, because I'm not saying the Celtics is not a big franchise, but I'm just saying like geographically.
Yeah, I've seen people in different countries wearing Laker hats. Yes, I've had.
Let's take away the franchises of it. LA as a city. What's LA's population and Boston's population?
I couldn't tell you, but I could probably tell you this right here.
The LA's is double.
LA is probably bigger than a mother chucker. Boston is spread out. It's not like
you been to Boston?
Yeah, it's not like out. It's not even like San Francisco. It's a historical city, man. It's like you can't Philadelphia
3.821 million.
That's 2023.
Is so 3.821 million. I don't know if y'all can see that on the chat.
That's Boston.
That's LA.
That's LA.
So let's see what Boston is.
3.82.
Boston is gonna be 1.5.
It might be the same range, dog.
If so, I'm my bad, Boston. Shut y'all out.
They got Fairfield, Massachusetts out there too.
That can't be the same Boston. Boston, Massachusetts.
Serious?
Yeah, fool.
Are you serious?
I don't know why you thought. What you thought? What Boston you live? What Boston you went to?
It just seemed like a lot more people out there, man. It's just so everywhere you go. But damn,
so there you go. That's why it's 10. So Boston, a population
million.
673,000. What was the other one?
That's
3 million.
3.82 million.
Almost triple.
But LA is a lot larger than Boston.
I
I'm
didn't
just
say
saying
it's
city-
not.
I'm just saying it citywide.
I didn't say it's not. I said it is though. That's why they can sell for 10 billion, and Boston sells for 4 billion. Boston should be happy they got 4 or 6 billion.
I'm just thinking with them because it's a historical city. You know what I'm saying? The Boston Tea Party. Shout out Crispus Attucks, the only black person that died during the Boston Tea Party. That's trivia for you on the Juneteenth
Fact
tip.
check this guy, man.
On the Juneteenth tip.
Fact check this guy.
On what? Crispus Attucks?
I don't know.
Only black person that died at the Boston Tea Party.
We need an official.
I'm your black Google right here.
We need an official fact check for D-Lo. Fact checker in the
Crispus
chat for D-Lo.
Attucks, the only black person that died.
You get
the Boston Tea Party.
Fairfield I Love You merch. For every fact check you get him, prove him wrong.
Yeah, to prove me wrong, America. Let's find out.
He already got you. As a matter of fact, David got a free hat coming because he already got you bad with the Alex Caruso and the other dude.
Oh, I didn't think I wouldn't mean. I just said only one was
so fact check wrong.
Okay. Well,
Who wants the fact check job on D-Lo? Send applications to fairfieldilloveyou@gmail.com. Only requirement is you gotta
put all my monikers on there to sign off.
You gotta pay attention to this guy. We gotta fact check him, man. We need an official fact check for D-Lo on the podcast.
And make sure when you do sign up on all my monikers.
Okay, so the Lakers sell. So yeah, that's interesting.
But Jenny is staying as the governor.
Yeah. They said that she's staying on and still making like team decisions. And actually, who bought it was the dude who owns the Dodgers.
The Dodgers, yeah. And he comes from he does a winning culture type of thing. So the way he builds,
and he's ready to spend some paper.
He's ready and willing. So
like they be spending paper at the Dodgers on the Dodgers.
And Luka and LeBron are both on board with the sale of all this, and that's a good
because they're gonna go spend some more money. They're gonna go over the apron and all that. They're gonna do all that.
He's gonna pay all the taxes. He's gonna pay all them all that. So anybody that's somebody out there that they want to get, LeBron's gonna be in his ear. Hey, so and so. Yeah, Pascal just won another championship. It's
Pascal Siakam.
I'm just saying, go get anybody. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time.
Yeah. So
they only gonna have him for about 2 years anyway. I'm just saying.
LeBron.
I'm just saying they're only gonna pay for somebody for about 2 years. They're not gonna give him a max contract. You know
hell no.
That's what's not gonna happen.
Hell no. That's the thing. So LA fans, which if you're in the Bay Area, you shouldn't be a Laker fan, but
we do have a few out here.
We definitely do have a few out here.
Don't know why we have LA fans in the Bay, Dodger fans included.
Yeah, but with that being said, Boston Tea Party fact check. V does got you.
No, Christmas Attucks, nigga. I'm right, Christmas Attucks.
No. You said what?
He was the only black person that died during the Boston Tea Party.
No one died during the Boston Tea Party, buddy. Someone come get this man. Come get your man.
Look.
Come get your man. How convincing do he?
It says it with such conviction.
Someone come get this man, please.
It's not on YouTube.
What?
It's not on YouTube.
What's not on YouTube?
It's still not working. The chat ain't working on YouTube.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Someone chatting. If he does, you got to sign in. Is he signed in?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Did you sign in?
Wrong. AKA D-Lo wrong. AKA wrong D-Lo. AKA man, come on now. All right, so Lakers sell. Yeah, that's some that's interesting that just came out. One thing else I gotta say is, you know what's so funny? People be having egos. You know why I say that?
Why?
Isn't it funny that news comes out during the finals?
That they sell?
Yeah.
Oh, they wanted. It's the Lakers.
That's what I said. They got egos.
They're the Lakers. They of course.
We're not in the finals, so we're gonna show you in the news.
That's
right.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
Hella funny. Like this couldn't come out a week from now.
That's LA.
That's LA.
LA.
We like everybody talking about us.
We have to. As long as basketball's on right now,
you gotta be talking about us.
You have to bring up the Lakers. You have to bring up the Lakers.
Bring up the Lakers.
And literally, I look at the news. I'm like, why are they even showing clips of or showing things of news with LeBron? LeBron's not playing right now. This nigga should be on vacation.
Got you.
So why are they showing? And I'm looking at my news. I'll bring up my news and guarantee they'll show some of LeBron on there. Guaranteed.
LeBron.
Guaranteed.
So David in the chat, he said 2 people. It was actually 2 people that died, but he was so light, the discoverer claimed him as white. That died during the Boston Tea Party. I don't know.
He said it was Crispus Attucks. I don't know. Look up Crispus Attucks. Look him up. How about that? And what he meant to the Boston Tea Party.
Oh, where'd you see this in the movie? Where'd you see this?
Grange Middle School. Pick up a book. Pick up a history book.
You held that information for all this time.
Forever.
And you just like
couldn't wait to use it. I've used it 3 times in my life. When I was in Boston. That was Korea and here.
No, I know. When you use it in Boston, they looked at you like you was crazy.
They was like, "How does this nigga know?"
They'll say, "No, he don't know."
I was like, "This is where Crispus Attucks died."
I can't with this nigga. I can't, bro. I can't. This guy's crazy.
And when I was in Africa, the African dude said, "Who is he? I do not know him."
You crazy. You crazy, bro. You crazy.
You know it, dog.
You crazy. All right, so Lakers sold. They wanted some attention. They wanted to bring it out right now.
Still not gonna win a championship.
So still not gonna win a championship. Okay. So the Lakers go. Okay.
LeBron's going
Are
off.
the Lakers gonna win a championship in the next 3 years based upon the new ownership?
LeBron. No.
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 Wow. No.
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 You're still the Lakers.
They're not gonna win.
No.
Damn.
Their culture has changed. This is not the 80s culture. I'm sorry. It's not. And
so with the new owner who didn't the Dodgers did the Dodgers just win?
They just won.
So you're telling me
he bringing that type of winning culture, yes, but
Lakers aren't gonna win.
Lakers not gonna win.
Damn, they're not gonna win a championship in the next 3 years.
No,
they're not gonna win a championship before LeBron leaves.
They won't even make the finals.
Damn, you heard?
I said it. Mark my words. 3 years from now, we'll be on the podcast number 306. We got to find somebody with a number 306 at the time. And yes, sir, but I'm going to say LeBron has not won a title with the Lakers. He's 44, still playing for the Lakers. He got 55,000 points. Nobody's going to ever reach that number. Unless they start playing the NBA since kindergarten. Only way. But no, they're not. I'm just saying it's just the Laker culture has just changed. And unless the new owner changes the culture and really insists on implying that winning culture, like, hey guys, we just had Mookie Betts, we just won the championship over here. We just did this over here. We need you guys to do that. Do the same thing. LeBron, you 40-something years old. I know you want to get your ARP stuff going on, but
come on, man. Stop hating on LeBron, man.
I'm just saying LeBron. I'm just saying the greatest comeback was his hairline.
Stop hating on LeBron, man. I won't go for any hating on LeBron, man. It ain't happening.
Carmelo's better.
What? Come on, man. Bye. Let's change the subject, man. He letting his wrong fact checks get to his head.
I'm
delirious.
I'm pulling the Bobby O, and I'm over here pulling the what is it called when you said about your list?
My bias?
I'm biased about my basketball players.
All right, let's wrap that up, man. So yeah, so that was Lakers money. What is the money? Do we got money? A money sign? Nope. Cha-ching! Cha-ching! 10 billion. Shout out Jenny Buss.
That's paper right there.
Paper. Shout out Dr. Jerry Buss.
Yeah.
For
rest in peace.
Rest in peace, and for betting on himself and seeing it through and leaving something to his kids.
He bought the franchise for $65 million in 1979.
I watched the show and
fact check that.
And I
fact check that.
And I can't I'm not gonna say, his personal life and things like that, but one thing you can say, someone that did that, and I don't know how he passed. I don't know if he passed suddenly, but he man, at the end of the day, in this lifetime, you got kids, you gotta leave something for your kids, man.
Legacy.
Leave something for your kids.
What's your legacy?
That's how you create. I hate to use the term because everybody loves to use the term generational wealth, right? It's used so lightly anytime people are talking about money and finances, right? But leave something for your kids. Leave something for your kids because
not just your name.
Not just your name. Leave something for your kids, for them that take a step and teach them that, because you know what you do? You do that for them 9 times out of 10, they're going to leave something to their kids.
And keep paying it forward with your kids and kids and kids and kids.
Right? Okay. So
yeah.
There we go. So that's a great example of.
But dang, I just thought about that. I'm like, 65 million in the 70s. That's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
That's a lot of
That's
money.
That's probably equal to like
millions now.
Yeah. Super.
Well, 65 million is millions, but I'm just saying, I'm just talking about like
300 million or something. Yeah.
That's like, damn.
Big paper. He was if I believe he was in real estate, wasn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah. But where's the doctor come from?
He might have got an honorable, like Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. Hell no, F the Lakers. Yeah.
Thanks for agreeing with me, whoever that was.
Yeah, David. All right. So so moving on. So we're gonna stay basketball. We're gonna switch lanes. We're gonna talk about we're gonna go to Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark
little situation that she's been having going on lately.
She's been going on. She's got in the league, and I believe that look, all in all, it's just basketball, and I'm not gonna lie, I love watching women's basketball because their fierceness is a lot different from men's fierceness, and you can see it when they play, and I love it. I love watching women's basketball.
Do you?
But I just
we need to go to a game.
If we need to go to a Valkyrie game, we need to. I want to meet the coach too. I like her. I saw her interview and all that before they came on. I loved it. I loved it.
Okay.
I get a hot dog. I ain't had a hot dog since the last game we went to. My birthday 3 years ago.
Okay.
I don't eat hot dogs in America. I only eat my games.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, Caitlin Clark has been getting a lot of flack, and to me, it's just crazy. It's like,
there you go. V doesn't in the chat.
And
over
here pushing on the old girl, and then she got hit in the eye. She just tried to push the girl off because the girl's walking up in her face. She's like pushing her off, and the other girl pushed her to the ground. That was just insane. I was like, I know, like I remember I grew up in the Charles Oakley days, and things of that nature. So I understand you need to have your enforcer. I understand that. Caitlin Clark is little, and she's not about nothing like that. So you don't need no enforcer.
So you think they're picking on her?
They're damn right picking on her.
You didn't see the slow up clip where they said something, but they said the girl said something to her saying, or the woman said something to her.
She talks slick. So
she said something, and she was like, "I can do what I want to do." Either she might have said, "I could do what the I want to do."
She's a player, right?
True.
Do all players talk shit?
Yeah, I mean,
so why sing all her talking shit?
I'm not at all. I'm just
especially I just you just really just kind of agree with me saying about the female basketball players are more intense, and they probably talk a lot more shit. I can probably guarantee they probably do. I can imagine the things that they say to each other.
Yeah, women definitely be popping it.
Definitely. And saying some little slick stuff
all day.
Real quick, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I got 2 daughters and a wife at home. Come on now.
Can't tell me Caitlin Clark bust through in the corner and somebody on the other team's like, yeah, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real.
Yeah.
And they probably big shit talkers that they sell. So
they definitely popping it for sure.
But the physicality, that needs to stop. That needs to stop. Play ball, keep the intensity, Yeah, we like a little, no easy layups, nothing like that. Yeah, I still stick with that. But above the 3-point line, y'all pushing and stuff and all that don't make no sense. That's not hooping anymore.
That ain't hoop.
Now you're going back to the big 3 wrestling, WWE,
which will be on tomorrow for everybody to see.
We will be seeing if tomorrow's antics will be the same as last week's. I will be tuning in. I for surely will be.
Yeah, if y'all missed the last episode, go back and run that. Go number 1, go back and watch that. While you're there, go like, comment, and subscribe. But we talked a little bit about the big 3 and Ice Cube in their first game of this first weekend. And they had a whole lot of antics going on. It was looked like the WWF, WWE. We probably aging ourselves saying the WWF because that was a long time ago. Now it's WWE, I believe. Right?
That was UFC, WBO,
boxing,
all that.
Yeah. So, but the Caitlin Clark thing, Yeah, like you said, I think they just playing. I don't think they picking on her. I think, like you said, they all got chips on their shoulder. Women definitely, they be having them attitudes, and you know what I mean. I think
Talking that slick.
I think it's good for the game. And she's just good. It's gonna happen. Like with Jordan, I'm not comparing her to Jordan anyway, but they have the Jordan rules for a reason. Physical.
Exactly.
Boom.
Exactly.
Every time, even if he score, you still got to feel somebody. Pause, but you gotta feel.
Got to keep a hand on them all the time.
Yeah.
And then she came back and busted them threes all over in the game. You watched that?
I didn't.
She busting threes, looking like Steph, almost half court shots and all that. She bust them all in their face.
Yeah.
And they still won.
Yeah.
So after all that, you try to knock her down off her hustle. She get right back up, dust it off, and busting threes in your mouth.
Well, that's usually what the great ones do. You only get them hyped up.
That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. So at the end of the day, is for you WNBA players, I wouldn't piss her off. You're pissing off the great white hype. Don't do it. You got two of them in the league right now. You got TJ McConnell, the other great white hype, and Caitlin Clark.
From the Pacers?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're doing their thing. In Juneteenth month.
Okay, so that's a good segue. So we off that, and that's actually our last topic of the night. Let me timestamp that. What was that? 1:16:12. All right, so the next topic is last topic of the night. Appreciate everybody for participating in the chat. Like, comment, subscribe.
Thank you very much.
Share it. Send it to somebody. When we post up the clips, make sure y'all comment on those and share them in your stories.
Please do.
So our last, we talking about Juneteenth. It was just Juneteenth on Thursday, right?
Thursday, yeah, yesterday.
So happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth, people. We free. We's a free. Sorry.
It's been a holiday-filled week because you know what? On Tuesday we did a podcast, but I hit my cousin and I was like, "Damn, the podcast we did on Friday, we should just talk about Father's Day. We didn't talk about Father's Day.
Yeah, exactly.
Did we talk about Father's Day on Tuesday?
Nope.
Damn. So look, 2 holidays back to back, Father's Day and Juneteenth.
Yeah.
But definitely happy Juneteenth. I think they have some
we're having some
events going on.
Yeah, it's too soon tomorrow at the marina.
Yep.
Starting around 10 to 4 tomorrow at the marina.
Is it 10 to 4?
10 to 4 tomorrow. You'll be a bunch of everything, food, vendors, everything going to be. See the people setting up earlier today. Already got the bathrooms out and trash and everything put out for everything.
Is it 2 days?
2 days.
It's a 2-day thing, right?
Yep, 2 days. It's Saturday and Sunday. So guys, come check it out. Please come check it out. You'll probably see your boy out there, your man D-Lo, 707 D-Lo out there. You'll see me out there.
Up.
Say what's up, man. Come holler at your boy, man.
Take a picture.
Yeah, exactly. Take a pic and tag me. You know
what I'm saying? One thing's for sure. One thing's for sure. 2 things for certain. Guess what he's gonna be wearing?
Fairfield, I love you. All right. Know all day.
All right. There we go.
If you don't see me wearing Fairfield, I love you, you know something's wrong.
If you don't see him wearing Fairfield, I love you, man. He owe you $5. he owe you some lunch.
Please be a pretty girl when I'm not wearing.
So yeah, happy Juneteenth. I know it's a lot of celebrations going on.
A lot of them. I got next weekend. We got my father's 60th birthday coming up, so we're gonna be doing that at my parents' house. We're gonna celebrate that, and
there we go.
And get down. Shout out to my dad, Dennis Campbell.
Yep.
And my mom, Kim Campbell. You know, they doing their thing. They're just getting back from their cruise. They went and touched a couple continents type things in some countries. They did their thing. They're in Italy, Santorini, Greece, Switzerland.
Look beautiful.
They beautiful pictures they had. Beautiful. Glad they're back safe though.
For sure. One thing, that's the thing about vacations. One thing is getting there and having fun, but it also feels so good getting back home.
Get in your bed and be able to sleep in your bed.
And just knowing you back safely and everything went smoothly.
My favorite thing is come back and use my own restroom. That was always the thing.
There you go.
Always.
There you go. Ain't nothing better than that porcelain throne.
Mm-hmm.
Porcelain throne.
Go in there and start reading my stories.
Yeah. So definitely happy Juneteenth. Everybody's celebrating. It's good that it was obviously it's a national holiday right now,
yes,
right?
It is.
So it was hella traffic on the freeway.
Hella traffic everywhere.
People took advantage of it. Probably made it a 4-day weekend. That's the wifey was like, yeah, because I had to go take my car to Tesla, and we was coming back I'm like, why is there so much traffic? It's like 12 o'clock. Why is there so much traffic? Noon on Thursday. What's going on?
Juneteenth, man.
She like, yeah, people probably took advantage of that and made it a 4-day weekend.
took their days off, took their PTO, and said, you know what, let's go have fun. I'm gonna go party with the rest of my black people. We's a free boss. Every time I think of Juneteenth, I think of life in the apple pie. I have no idea why. It just gets at my brain for some reason, but it's funny.
Oh, apple pie. This is the whites only apple
Why
pie.
exactly?
I thought for a second I thought you were talking about cornbread, but cornbread. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, happy Juneteenth. We're gonna be celebrating next weekend, and then and then next Friday, y'all tell us what we should do. Should we do the top 10 restaurants in Fairfield? Should we do the top 10, or we probably gonna extend it top 15 hoopers ever to come from Fairfield area, or should we do the Fairfield Legends shout out? Let us know which ones we should do. But like we said, we probably gonna every Friday we're gonna have a list, and we're gonna break down the list every Friday.
It's just gonna be called the list.
The list.
The list.
What list y'all doing today? Hey, what list y'all doing today?
Exactly. Yeah. Doing a list now. From now on.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about who the best tacos is in Fairfield.
There we go.
Everything, all that.
Best
and
taco.
I know, and we know everybody know about the tacos in Fairfield. Everybody know.
Like which is the best taco truck?
Everybody, yeah, exactly. Taco trucks, everything. Alex Tacos is the bomb to beat. Alex Tacos, La Cabana.
There we go.
La Charita.
There we go. All right. The spot in the mall got some good ass tacos too.
I've never eaten tacos in the mall.
Yeah, see? There you go. So yeah. So we appreciate everybody for tapping in the chat, man. Shout out V Duscus, shout out David, shout out Imran. He tuned in all the way from across the pond.
Yes, Imran Khan.
Yes. So
right on there, Unc.
We appreciate it, man. Definitely, man. Y'all homework. Our homework is to work on our topics for Tuesday. Y'all homework is
in our research.
In our research. Y'all homework is to share this podcast with 2 people you know. You feel me? Share this podcast with 2 people you know. So we could keep branching out, touching more people.
You know,
coming up. Don't keep it as a secret. I know if you like me, I like to keep stuff that I like as a secret. I like to be a damn, what do they call it? Don't be oh my goodness.
A tell-all?
Nah, not a tell-all. What's the word? Don't be a gatekeeper.
Oh, okay.
Don't be a gatekeeper of
all the good stuff. All
the
goodies.
But that doesn't apply with the Live from the Field podcast.
Like, share, and comment all day.
Like, share, comment, share with somebody you know. I know, just bear with us. I know I'll be running a little late on the thing. Get on me in the chat then before I get here. So that'll make me come on time.
Yes, because
if I set it for 8:15,
I'm tired of getting on him, y'all.
If I set it for 8:15, if I see 10, 15 comments in the chat when I log in, then I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, you need to get your act together.
I'll make sure I'll be on time. So that is something me and the chat got going. Chat, hold me to my time. But I gotta see you in there. Don't have me here and y'all out here. You feel what I'm saying? Them Clayton Clark Kobe's. Yeah, them Clayton Clark Kobe's. She definitely be having some dope Kobe's. I ain't gonna lie. She definitely be having some dope Kobe's.
Didn't Vanessa gift her some?
I'm sure she did. I'm not sure, but I'm sure she did. I mean, she's one of the dopest players, so of course she should do. But let's put a halt to that, David, because you know what? In due time, she's gonna be wearing Clayton Clark's.
Oh,
she ain't gonna be wearing Kobe's.
They're probably in design right now.
Yeah, she's gonna be wearing design. She's gonna be wearing Caitlin Clark's. So it's just a matter of time, my brother.
And I can tell she's gonna sign with Nike.
Yeah, if she already been wearing Nikes, I'm sure that's the whole reason why already. So it's just a matter of time. So with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all. It's Friday night, man. Go enjoy your time. To sum it up, Waikiki out now. Bijan and Cousin Feek. Bijan, they collabed. New collab, going crazy. I got paid on
Waikiki.
Tuesday because Juneteenth. Waikiki out now. We got the comedy show performance. I believe it's July
17th.
July 17th at Tommy
T's, y'all. Come check us out.
We got tickets. Hit us up if you need some tickets. They're going for the low.
You'll see all of us there.
New designs coming soon.
Yep.
Look at this shirt. This one he be having shirts that I ain't even seen. I like that color, man. I like that color.
You know, I'll give y'all quick, you know,
Quick,
a quick, you know, just a little bit of, you know, get
Yeah.
done with that. Then gotta put it with the J's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
gotta put it with the J's,
Come on,
man. It is what it is, player. It is what it is.
Go.
Boy,
Show the chain, man. Show the chain. Let him see the chain.
The chain
man.
already hanging, man. The chain, man.
Let him see the
The
chain,
chain
man.
already hanging, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. A little bit of that. A little bit
Y'all
of
know
this.
D-Law out here.
A little bit
that,
of
man. A little bit of that, a little bit of this, right?
match the with the
I got the camouflage sweater over there sitting with my hat over there, you know what I'm saying, for me to put on when I leave, you know what I'm saying? I just want to show you guys, let you all, you know, get to feel the braids and the tats and everything, you know, give y'all that, you know. And then I wanted for you guys to be able to see my eyes and everything this time, you know. I got V-Dust in the back cousin over here giving out the instructions, you know, kiss your face, kiss your eyes. I got you, brother. I got you. I'm right here, dog.
Shout out V-Dust bad cousin always looking out for us. Man.
Yowzers.
Yes, sir. So yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, share with somebody, share with 2 people you know. We out of here.
Y'all have a good one.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Blap after blap, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45 minute to sack a Frisco. True player, never go out like the get low. Knees still working, shoulder still working. Feet working, feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deeds. Got the keys, open up the doors. Home team, this ours. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Blap after blap, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet, nigga. Hey. I don't think they heard me. Look, I said I got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stove.